Hello and welcome to a bit of a review. I have just been to see Alien Rhombus in cinema, and this is a review. There's going to be some spoilers in this review, so if you've not watched the film, go somewhere else because I'm just going to be talking about the film like a review should do. So let's begin. Alien Rhombus is really good. I really enjoyed the Yes, let's start with the plot. The plot is it follows a character called Rain, and wanting to get off world to another world. So she takes up a sort of gig in another to go onto this like spaceship called the Rhombus, to go and get like these pods, like the sleep pods that you see in the films, because it takes about 9 years to get to this other place. And then they go on this ship and all hell breaks loose, and Mr. Xenomorph comes and eats them and tries to kill them and all that fun stuff. I didn't mind. The plot was, it was all right. That's the one thing I've always said about Alien films is they've never been about the plot. They've always been about humans getting eaten by aliens or humans shooting the aliens, and the plot serves as it serves its job. It says, this is the problem, we've got to fix it, let's go do it, and it works. And overall I really enjoyed the way the plot is structured out. It kind of reminds me a lot of Resident Evil game, weirdly enough, as much as I love the Resident Evil stuff. The way that they're like, hey, these are bioweapons, you're making bioweapons, what the hell is this? And how the big companies are like the main bad guy of all this because they're trying to get stuff going on. The actors, I think, are really quite good. The main actress, the person playing Rain, who I don't know her name of, I'm excited to see what else she's in. I might go and look at her bibliography to have a look at what she's played, because I really enjoyed her as Rain. And the guy who plays Andy, the sort of artificial intelligence of her brother, he works really well, because he's like this really timid dude at the beginning, and then he gets an implant and he becomes sort of really creepy, emotionless, and not really somebody you want to trust, but they kind of have to because he's an alien, because he knows what he's talking about. The other characters I find they serve their purpose. There's not much in the way of character development except if you call that a development. And overall, I think it will be interesting to see if they follow up with Rain's story. And yeah. What else should we talk about? Oh, let's talk about the aesthetics of this film. It goes back to like the old Alien, sort of old but future tech. So very what the past thought the future was gonna be like, but it's still looking old today. It looks really cool, very creepy. The designs, the creature effects for the titular aliens are amazing. The practical effects were so cool, especially with the face huggers, which gave me full-on arachnophobia because they were creepy as shit. And seeing them all scuttle around and stand there and grab. One of the ones that got me was when it grabbed onto somebody, just not at the right thing, and you could see its appendage trying to get down the guy's mouth. That was really creepy. The chest burster scene was fucking brutal. Like, it was full on. It was quite funny because she realised what she had in her, because she gets like a what's it called, an X-ray machine, puts it onto her back, and she's like, oh shit, and it cracks through. What else? Definitely a spoiler, the ending Xenomorph, which I'm actually gonna, for people who have not seen it, creeped me the fuck out. I was full on actually terrified. This film actually got me a few times. There was a few jump scares that did get me, and the ending Xenomorph really got me. I was full on like, oh my god, that's really creepy. There's like a scene where Andy like turns around and it's just standing there, and then you see its face and you're like, oh god, that's not a xenomorph. Ooh. So that was really creepy. It's gory. It's not as gory as I thought this film was going to be. This film wasn't that gory, and I kind of wish there was a little bit more gore. There is one scene where he's like, he gets his face bitten, but he like cuts, and then what was the other, and then the birthing scene of the xenomorph, the two birthing scenes, they're like the most blood you get. Sorry, I'm talking really, I need to lower my volume because people know I've got fucking problems with my ear. Anyway, but overall, I did enjoy this film, and I can't wait to see if what they do next with the franchise. Hopefully, they do more stuff. If you're a fan of Aliens, definitely go see it. If you're a fan of horror, definitely go see it. If you're interested in getting into the Aliens franchise, I think this is a good start. I generally think this is a good start. It doesn't explain a lot, but what is there is more intriguing. I think watching this first might be interesting, because I think the first Alien film is great to watch so you understand the concept. But this one I think works a little bit as well as a start off. Maybe that's just me because I've not watched all of them, but hey ho. If I was to rate this game, if I was to rate this movie, I would definitely give it an 8 out of 10. Amazing practical effects. A little weak on the story, but it does its purpose. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and ta-ra.